Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm Linda Green from Florida, and tonight we're going to talk about slam going hands when we really don't have a fit and we rely on our own self-sufficient suits. So I'm going to bring up and share the screen, and we're going to talk about hand number 3. So I'm going to put it on right away, and then we can discuss. After the bidding is done, I'm not going to play it. I need you to ask me questions until before we start to play the hand, because it's the bidding that's causing all the issues in this game. Not so much the play of the hand on these tonight. It's mainly the bidding. So hand number 3. We open 1 diamond south. West should pass. We don't overcall bad suits. When we overcall, we like to have a lead directing suit with at least 2 honors. And this is a very bad suit. And on top of it, you have another 4-card major. So you don't even come into the bidding on this hand. And now North has enough points to bid at the 2 level and will bid 2 clubs. Now 2 clubs shows 11 or more points in a 4-card club suit. Pass by East. And now when we in this situation, now I don't know how many of you play 2 over 1 or you don't play 2 over 1, but when you jump in your own suit after partner bids at the 2 level, it usually sets the trump suit. And it says, partner, I've got a really good diamond suit that stands all on its own. Because the minute you bid at the 2 level, all bids are forcing. You can't pass. You always guarantee another bid. Always, always, always guarantee another bid. And it really asks partner, I've got a good diamond suit, and I'd love to know what ace you've got. But if you don't want to do that and you're not sure, this bid now becomes 100% forcing once you bid 4 diamonds. North bids 4 diamonds. And says, well, partner, I'm with you in diamonds. I have diamonds. Tell me more. And all you have to do is say 4 spades. Well, partner, I have the ace of spades. That is called control bidding. I control spades. I don't call it a Q bid. I call it a control bid. We've set the trump suit at diamonds. If you were playing a situation where you are setting the trump suit in 2 over 1, standard system, 3 spades would say, I've got the ace of spades. But when you want to make sure that we set the trump suit, 4 diamonds says, tell me what control do you have? And now when you bid 4 spades, partner's extremely happy. And now goes blackwood for no trump. And it goes past, because now if you look at your lovely fit and all your controls, you've got controlling the heart suit, you've got control of the spade, and you've got control of the club. We know there's a slam. But we don't want to get too frisky, because when you go blackwood and you're in a minor, you don't want to start looking for kings. You might get too high. So when you go for no trump, you want to know how many aces partners got, which would be 5 hearts. I have 2 aces. 5 clubs are 0 or 4. 5 diamonds is 1. 5 hearts is 2. If you play Roman key card, you would use the king of diamonds as your other ace, and you would either play, if you play 30-14, you would bid 5 clubs to say I've got 3, the ace of diamonds, the king of diamonds, and the ace of spades. Or if you play 14-30, you would bid 5 diamonds to show 3 or 0. And we're in this position, most of you are all playing straight blackwood, and I advocate you play straight blackwood at the moment. Now, when partner goes 5 hearts, showing 2 aces, if you start looking for kings, you might get too high. You've got to be very careful if you want to look for kings. It's very difficult to look for kings. Well, you've got 2 kings. If partner shows 1 king, you're not too high, because that's all you're missing. But at the same time, you're not sure what we should do. So I'm happy always to just play in a slam. I'm not always looking for a grand slam. So in this position, I think you could go 5 no trump, asking for kings. And if you do that and ask for kings, 6 clubs would be no king, 6 diamonds would be 1 king. So you can't get too high knowing you've got 2 other kings. But if they've got the other 2 kings, you may be looking for 7. And I'm scared to do 5 no trump. I would just put 6 diamonds. But anyway, we've got 1 king and you should pass 6 diamonds. Now, how many of you got to 6 diamonds on this hand? That's what I want to know about. How many of you got to 6 diamonds? You can put it in the chat for me. I just want to know how many got to 6 diamonds. It's a great slam to be in. You've got all the controls. The king of spades, the ace of hearts, and the ace king of clubs. Anybody? No one's telling me if they got there? No one? I'm looking in the chat. Well,
got to 3 no trump.
3 no trump?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we really have missed a wonderful slam in diamonds, having that fit in diamonds and all those controls.
Well, our table north-south got to 6 diamonds.
Yeah, it's a great contract. When I'm looking at 2 doubletons and that diamond fit and controls in all the suits, I want to be in slam. I don't want to play in 3 no trump. I love that hand. The minute partner jumps to 3 diamonds, you should all be looking for a slam. And there's nothing to it. Because whatever they lead, if they lead the jack of hearts, which looks safer. But let's talk about the losers, everybody. We're going to get the lead of the jack of hearts. And now the hand we're really setting up is the hand with the long diamonds. We know that in the diamond suit, we have no losers. In the spades, we have none because we could always trump one. In the hearts, we've got none. Everything hinges on the club suit, everybody, to make all the 13 tricks. Now, let's talk about that, because I'm going to play the hand and show you how important it is that there's only one way to play the club suit. Only one way. Let's draw the children off the streets first, because we've got enough diamonds here to play them. And we'll try out one more. We have so many diamonds. Now, looking at this hand the way it is, okay, we've got no spade losers. I can play the spade just to make it easier for you to understand. And I'm going to ruff a heart because I want to strip the suits. And then I'll play the ace of spades. And I'm going to strip that suit. And then I'll ruff a spade. Now we've depleted the hearts and we've depleted the spades. Now there's only one way we can make 13 tricks. You will never, ever, 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 ever play the jack of clubs ever, because you do not have the card behind it. You do not have the 10. The only way we can make 13 tricks is to pray. I've done it many times and it's worked. You say to yourself, let there be Queen Doubleton. You lay down the ace of clubs. I was in a slam once and I really lost a trick. And I prayed, Queen Doubleton, please. And that is the only way you will make your jack a trick. And now you make all 13 tricks. If you play the jack of clubs, it's gone, everyone. And now you've promoted your partner's 10 by covering the jack with the queen. And then you only make 12. But in this hand, we've got 13 tricks, all of them. Any questions, everybody?
Hey, Linda, just for your info, of the 11 teams, 2 of them played in 6 diamonds and 9 stayed short. 9 did not bid slam.
They didn't bid it. Because unfortunately, they're not looking at their controls. Aces and kings are such top controls. They're wonderful tricks controlling all the suits. And therefore, when you have this magical 10-card diamond fit, partner must jump to 3 diamonds, and the minute partner jumps to 3 diamonds, and you've got control when you bid 4 diamonds, telling partner, I'm really interested, and partner bids 4 spades, you just can't stop short of being in 6 diamonds. It's just the most beautiful 6 diamond contract. It's a pity, because with only 1 heart stopper, you've missed a beautiful slam. All
Linda,
right.
Linda,
Yeah.
is there a way to bid it to show that you have second round control in hearts?
Well, we don't need to show second round control. Partner took over. If
Oh,
partner,
okay.
if partner wanted to know, you could bid second round control afterwards to show the singleton. But you'd always show the ace first. We show aces first and second round control later.
But is there a way to ask for second round control instead of asking
Well,
for
the thing
kings?
is this,
Instead of kings.
there is a way. There is a way. If we bid, if we bid 3 suits, 3. I'll give you an example. Or we bid 3 suits. I'm going to give you an example how to find out about that second round control. Okay. I open a diamond. You bid a spade. And I bid 2 hearts. Okay. Now we bid 3 suits. And now my partner's worried about clubs. She's not worried about diamonds. I've reversed the bidding. I'm showing a strong hand, but she's looking at 2 club losers. And she's interested in a slam in hearts. 5 hearts, the 5 level says, partner, if you've got second round control in the unbid suit, which is clubs, let's be in slam. And if you don't, pass 5 hearts. That's how we find out about second round control in the unbid suit. That's the only way. You jump to the 5 level. You bid 3 suits, and that's the unbid suit.
That's pretty cool, but I'll bet it'll never come up.
It does. And there's another one that comes up very often as well, if you want me to mention it to you. And that is when the opponents come in the bidding and you're controlling everything but their suit. And you want to go to slam and you're looking at 2 losers in their suit. You go to the 5 level of our trump suit. And that's the same question. If you control their suit, partner, let's go to slam. It's the same principle. You bid at the 5 level if they bid a suit. So it's either the unbid suit or if they bid a suit. The 5 level asks, do you control the unbid suit or the suit the opponents bid? Okay. That's 5 level asking bids. That's a little bit advanced, but if you ask me the question, I've got to give it to you. And I find it does happen. Many times they come in and mess you up in the bidding. You'll come in with a heart, they'll bid 3 diamonds. Partner will bid 3 hearts and they will bid 4 diamonds. Now I'm interested in a slam, but I'm looking at 2 losers in their suit. I've got everything else. 5 hearts by me says, partner, I'm worried about their suit. If you control their suit, let's go to slam. It does happen a lot. Think about it, what I mentioned tonight, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, you asked me, I have to give it to you. Right, hand number 5. I want to talk about self-sufficient suits, everybody. Looking at this heart suit, you add up the length of the suit, which is 6, plus the number, not the points, the number of honors in the suit, which is 4. Ace, king, queen, jack are 4 honors. If it adds up to 10, it's called the rule of 10. If it adds up to 10, that is a self-sufficient suit. So let's look at the bidding together, everybody. We open 1 heart, pass by east, 2 diamonds by south, pass by west. This is a self-sufficient suit. I'm not interested in spades. I only want to play this hand in hearts. A jump to 3 hearts, everyone. Remember, we at the 2 level. Partner can't pass if I bid 2 hearts, because she always promises another bid. A jump to 3 hearts says, partner, this is the trump suit. I got a very good trump suit. 6 cards stands on its own, prepared to lose 1 loser on the hand. It could be a 7-card suit with 3 honors. This is a 6-card suit with 4 honors, as long as it adds up to 10. So it's going to go 3 hearts pass. Now, we have to look and see how we're going to bid this hand. Over 3 hearts, okay, we are looking at the following. You've got control of spades. You've got control of hearts north. You've got second round controlling clubs. They can't take 2 losers off the top in the unbid suit clubs. And your partner opened a diamond. So it looks like your partner's got something in diamonds. So we're not losing 2 tricks off the top in diamonds. So when it goes 3 hearts, partner will most probably, normally you're supposed to control bid and say, okay, that's the trump suit and now bid 4 clubs. But some people don't want to do that. They find it's too confusing. And therefore, you're supposed to show your first ace. But if you don't want to show your first ace on the hand, okay, over 3 hearts, partner's going to go 4 hearts. Now, when partner goes 4 hearts, you have got to take over. Your partner made a bid at the 2 level. You are in control of every single suit, okay? Partner, you've got an 8-card hot fit. You've got 6 and 2 is 8. You will now go 4 no trump. The minute partner bids at the 2 level, that is the green light. Partner, I've got 11 or more points. And you know what partner has. 4 no trump is blackwood. And over 4 no trump, South has to show 2 aces, 5 hearts. And in this situation, over 2 aces, I'm not sure if you want to go to 5 no trump, you must probably do. And you're going to go 5 no trump. How many kings do you have, partner? Pass. And partner's going to bid 6 diamonds. I have 1 king. 6 clubs are none or 4. 6 diamonds is 1 king. And now you're going to settle for 6 hearts. We're missing a king. How many people got to this easy slam? That's the point in question. And we're going to get the lead of the 2 of diamonds, a singleton. Very strange lead. And now we've got to work out which is the master hand, everyone. Which is the master hand? The master hand is the one with the long hearts. So all we're going to lose on this hand is we've got no heart losers. We've got no diamond losers. We have no club losers. We may have a spade loser. So it's essential that we win the high card from the short side first. Don't forget the high card from the short side first. Looking at the dummy, the jack, the 10, the 8 and the 7 are the same value over the ace, the king and the 9. You put in the 7. The 9's in dummy. So you play the lowest of touching cards. Never the highest. Third hand play. If you play the jack, you haven't got the 10. If you play the 10, you haven't got the 9, but the 9 is in dummy. And you're going to win the queen. Now we need to draw the children off the streets. And now we've got to decide where do we want to be. Well, let's just play to the high card from the short side. We have enough entries to the dummy. And I don't want you to become finesse-aholics. You are not to trump any clubs with the long trumps ever, ever, ever. Never tell people you have a singleton club in your hand. The less they know about your hand, the better, everybody. Never tell them you've got a singleton, because that's when you have trump-itis. You want to trump everything inside. Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. All right, so all the trumps are gone. Now we need to get to the dummy. And we know that was a singleton when they show out. Well, it's not the end of the world. We're going to take the ace of diamonds. We're not in a hurry. And now we're going to go for the spade finesse, queen of spades. And when you have King Doubleton, you have to cover. If you don't have King Doubleton, you never cover the first time because the jack is in the dummy. But now you have to cover. And now you'll play a little one to the jack. And now the rest are yours. You've got the ace of clubs. And the rest are yours. You've got the best spades, and you don't even need the king of diamonds. How's that? You don't even need the king of diamonds. Your 9 of spades is good, and you've got all of them. And now you're going to make 13 tricks, only because the king of spades worked. And now you'll make the rest. Are there any questions on hand number 5, on the bidding, everyone? Please. You need to ask me.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
So you said that the heart suit was self-sufficient because it has 10 points in it?
No, because not the points, got nothing to do with the points.
Okay.
We add up the length of the suit, which is 6,
Mm-hmm.
plus the number of high honors. The 10 is not an honor. We have 4 honors. 6 for length, 4 for the honors is equals 10.
Thank
You
you.
could have a 7-card suit and have ace, king, jack with 3 honors. You could have a 7-card suit with king, queen, jack. You could have a 7-card suit with ace, king, queen, as long as it adds up to the number 10. So it's either 7 and 3 is 10 or 6 and 4 is 10. That is called the rule of 10. A self-sufficient suit is called the rule of 10. So it's not the points, it's just the number of honors. And it says I'm prepared to lose 1 loser, trick, opposite of void. That is what it means. Okay? Any other questions?
Thank you.
Any other questions on this hand? I hope you all got your slam. I don't know if you did, but it's a really easy one to get to. All right, hand number 8. Please don't hesitate to ask me anything. All right, the dealer is West. We've got 17 points. We're opening 1 no trump. Pass by North. Now, I don't know how many of you play Gerber, but there's only 2 times I play Gerber. And that is over 1 no trump 4 clubs or 2 no trump 4 clubs. Any other time I never use Gerber, ever, ever, ever. There's too much confusion. So you should only play it in these 2 circumstances, no other circumstances. 1 no 4 clubs or 2 no 4 clubs. And this is a hand where you've got a fabulous diamond suit. Now, if your partner's got the ace of diamonds and the ace of hearts, you can almost count 13 tricks. So we're really concerned about how many aces our partner's got, and there's no blackwood. When no suits agreed, there's no blackwood. We can't go 4-no. 4-no is called quantitative, okay? Quantitative. I'll answer the question in a minute, Janet. Right, so in this particular hand, we cannot go blackwood. There's no blackwood. Gerber asks how many aces, and we're going to bid 4 clubs. How many aces do you have, partner? And partner will go as follows. 4 diamonds are none, or 4. 4 hearts is 1. 4 spades is 2. We're going to bid 4 spades. We've got 2 aces. 4 spades is 2. I don't know how many of you play Gerber. Now let's talk about it. If we don't want to get too high and we want to play in 4-no, 4-no is always to play after Gerber. Always, always, always. But 5 clubs, everyone, asks, how many kings do you have? That asks for kings. Remember, no trump is always to play. And now you've got 3 kings. So let's go back to 3 kings. 5 diamonds is none. 5 hearts is 1. 5 spades is 2. 5 no trump is 3. 5 no trump shows 3 kings. That's 3 kings. So now with 3 kings, what are we going to count 13 tricks? What are we going to bid? What are we going to bid, everybody? Let's count them. We have 7 diamond tricks. We have the ace of clubs and the king of clubs are 2. We have the ace of hearts and the king of hearts, which will take care of the 3 of clubs. So we've got 7 diamonds and 2 clubs are 9 and 2 hearts are 11 and the ace king of spades is 13. And all you have to do on this hand is bid 7 no trump. And that's how we get to the slam. The grand slam. So let me reiterate about Gerber. There is no blackwood when no suit is agreed. 4 clubs just asks the number of aces. If partner bids after 4 spades 4 no, it's to play, everyone. 5 clubs asks the number of kings. Any questions, everybody?
I have a question.
Sure.
Does 7 diamonds make as well?
Well, why would you want to be in 7 diamonds when you can count 13 tricks?
That makes sense to me. Yeah.
Right. So
And
let's play in 7 no. We can count 13 tricks. We've got the ace king of hearts, the ace king of spades, the ace king of clubs, and all the diamonds. There's 13 tricks. So we might as well get greedy and play in 7 no, right?
Linda,
Yes.
if your partner had 1 less ace when you asked for aces,
Okay.
is it possible that you would retreat to diamonds?
If
or
partner
1
over
less king,
5
1 less king?
right. If partner shows 1 ace less, I never look for kings. That is a rule about slams. Then I most probably be bidding in 6 diamonds.
Okay. I just wanted to
But
know.
I want you to know that we never look for a grand slam looking for kings if we're missing an ace. That is a rule, everyone. If you're missing an ace, you can never ask for kings. Never, ever. You only ask for kings when you know you've got all the aces. That's a rule. So never go looking for kings if you're missing 1 ace, everyone. Okay, that's a rule. That's a hard and fast rule. Okay? Good. Right, now someone asked me a question about a self-sufficient suit and a minor. No, it's not the same. When we play at the table, we always want to play in a major. So we're not going to want to play in a minor. Those long minors are very good in no trump, not to play in 5 of a minor. So I like your question, Janet. It's an excellent question. Okay? It doesn't matter what seat you're in. But if you've got a solid minor, you want to really look for no trump. You don't want to play in a minor. So it only applies in the major. I like your question. Okay? Good. All right, number 10. Let's have a look and see what happens here. I think there's a lesson I'm giving you about long-running minors. And it'll be up on the 25th of March. I'm going to write up a whole lot of hands for you to show you how important it is that we don't play in minors. It'll be on that lesson there. Okay. So let's look where we're going on this hand. Number 10. Okay, so we have a no trump shape. We have 15 points. We're going to open one no trump, which is not a problem at all. And partner is going to transfer, and you must self-alert, and you say here, hearts, and you put in 2 diamonds, just like that. And it goes pass. And I'm taking it away. And partner has to bid 2 hearts. It's a demand. The person who opens the no trump is never in charge of this game. So when partner asks you to bid 2 hearts, you've got to do what partner tells you. You could have 0 points in your hand. 0. Now let's add up the high card points in number 10. We have how many points? I'm looking. 6 and 2, 8, 1, 9, and 6, 5, 16 high card points. And a 5 card with a 5 card suit. But I'm not sure if I want to be in slam. Because if my partner's got 15 and I've got 16, it's only 31. That's not enough for a slam. So the only way we can tell partner that we're interested in a slam is to now bid 4 no trump, which is not Blackwood. We haven't agreed hearts. We don't know if partner's got 3 hearts or 2 hearts. So that becomes what's called quantitative. So anytime you transfer and go 4 no, you've shown a 5 card major and a quantitative bid. And that is how we do it. It's not Blackwood. Not Blackwood. The only time I like to do Blackwood is if I have a 6 card suit and I transfer at the 4 level. It's called Texas. I don't know if anyone's heard of Texas. And then I go 4 no, that's Blackwood, because we know what the suit is. Here we don't know. If partner's got 2, we don't know. So 4 no asks a question. Number 1, do you have 3 hearts with me? And number 2, if you don't have 3 hearts with me, do you have 15, 16, or 17? So if we add up the high card points in this hand, we have 15, and we do not have 3 hearts. So we're going to pass 4 no trump, everyone. And that's the correct contract. Are there any questions on the bidding?
I have a question.
Yes.
Linda, if the partner had 3 hearts, are they better, and let's say they had enough points as well, are they better to go on in hearts or in?
They must go on in hearts.
Okay.
They must bid 6 hearts if they want to accept the invitation with 17 points.
Okay, thank you.
That's the question partner asks. One day you've each got 2 doubletons, and I've seen that happen many, many times. So you don't want to do that. So now you're playing in 4 no. And if you look at the hand, and I'm going to give you a word of advice, I've given this to many, many people. When the opponents are in a 4 no or 6 no trump contract, you should lead from what you don't hold. In other words, do not lead from your best 4 card suit, because you're only going to give them the contract. When people are playing at the 6 level, 6 no or 4 no, they've got to start looking for cards and looking for points and looking for finesses, and they don't know which way to go. So you lead from what you don't have. I usually leave the top of a doubleton, and on this hand, I would leave the 9 of clubs. I don't lead a spade. Leading a spade would blow the whole hand completely. And that is a rule, everyone. It's not a guideline. That is a rule. I'm giving you a rule. Please lead passive at that level. 6 no or 4 no. Don't lead from what you hold. Well, you're not going to put in the jack yet. You've got lots of work to do. You'll keep the jack for later if you need it. Now you want to protect the king jack of clubs. You've got control. You've got 5 hard tricks. You've got 2 clubs or 7. You've got 2 diamonds or 9. We need to get out this ace of spades, everyone, but we've got to protect that king jack of clubs. That's why you should never put up the jack. Win the ace, and let's try and throw in the right hand so they can't touch the club suit. And I don't want you running your hearts, because then you get yourself in a knot. Keep your communication open. Play a little spade, and put in the 10. You don't mind if the north hand gets in. They can't touch the club suit because the king jack is still protected. And then you get rewarded. You found the jack, you found the ace. Where is it? In the south hand. Well, that really helped you tremendously. So now you want to play another spade towards the queen. So you must get a taxi back to your hand. Play the 5 of hearts. You ready? And put up the king. High card from the short side. And now play the 5 of spades towards the queen. If they put up the ace, you're going to make all the spade tricks. You're going to make the queen and make the king. If they duck it, okay, and play low, you're going to put up the queen because you know where the ace jack is. And now this is what happens in the hand. You can't touch spades anymore. No more, and you don't want to touch the club suit. You want to run the heart suit. So now you've got to start running the heart suit. So you'll play the ace of hearts. And then you'll play the queen. And he's going to throw away the 3 of clubs. As long as he's got the queen 10 over the king jack, it's okay. And you'll throw away a club. Okay? And the jack of hearts, you'll throw away a diamond. And you'll throw away a club. And now you're going to play the 8 of hearts. And you'll throw away a diamond. And now what are you going to throw away? Well, the king of clubs is a trick. We know that for sure. We can't afford a spade through our king 9 because we know exactly where the spades are. So what should we do? I think I'll throw the 9 of spades away. Maybe. Or throw the 7 of diamonds. Let's try that. What are they throwing away? Are they throwing a diamond or a club? Now you have to play the king of diamonds. Then you're going to play another diamond. Now you're not touching the spade suit because you know they've got the ace and the jack. So you play the club. And now you're putting up the king. But you know where the queen is. And you'll give them the last 2 tricks. And now you're making 5 no trouble. Are there any questions on this bidding, everyone? Never repeat a transfer suit. A transfer shows 5. If you repeat that heart suit, it shows 6. And that is a rule. Never repeat a transfer suit. Are there any questions, everyone? No questions? Okay. I'm looking to see if anyone's written anything. Nothing. Okay. So let's look at hand number 4, 6, and 11. I'm answering all your questions tonight. 4, 6, and 11. We're going to just do the bidding because that's what I was asked. West passes, pass by north. And now let's talk about opening the hand, whether we open a 5-card major or we open one no trump. Now, this is really important, everyone. If you open a spade, you've got, I'm just counting the hands. You've got 15 high card points. If you open a spade and partner bids one no trump, you could miss a game. If partner's got 10 points and you've got 15 in a 5-card suit, you could miss a game. You can't bid 2 no, it's 18, 19. So therefore, in this situation, 5, 3, 3, 2, you must open one no trump. Now, I'm going to say this again. In all my lessons about opening a no trump, if you have 15, 16, you open the no trump. If you have 17 and a 5-card suit, it doesn't have to be a major, it can be a minor. I need you to open one, and then I want you to bid it as 18 points and jump to 2 no trump. So 15, 16, we open the no trump, but 17 in a good 5-card suit, treat it as 18. You open the suit, minor or major, and jump to 2 no trump. So on this hand, it goes 1 no trump. And now we're going to transfer. 2 diamonds is a transfer to hearts. And you're going to bid 2 hearts. And that is where we are going to play everybody in 2 hearts. Are there any questions? We do not have enough for a game. Any questions on hand number 4? Somebody asked me about it. I need you to tell me.
We ended up making 4 no trump.
You landed up making 4 no trump?
That's what I say, hand 4. We ended up playing in 2 no trump. I played it. Maybe they made mistakes and I made 4.
Well, it depends on what they led. It depends on how they played.
Yeah.
But looking at the losers, I've got 1 heart loser.
Yeah.
I have 2 club losers and I have a diamond loser, or maybe 2. It depends where the king of diamonds is. And you've got to get rid of your losers. The diamonds do not break. The spades do not break. So if you're setting up the hand with the long hearts, which is you've got to play for a 3-3 break, everything depends on the lead. So you can't afford to take a chance. You've got the ace, king of spades. So if they lead the ace of clubs, it all depends on the lead. So we should be in 2 hearts on this hand.
Linda, we were in, I asked you about hand 4. And so everybody passed. I don't know how this is working. I don't know if something's reversed, but I was east and I was the last one to bid. And so everyone passed and it came to me and I bid 1 no trump because everybody passed, and then we played in 1 no trump and I just barely made it.
But West is not allowed to leave it with a 5-card major. It's a golden rule in bridge. We are never, ever, 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 even with 0 points, allowed to leave 1 no with a 5-card major. Ever. Ever. You can have 0 points. You've got to transfer into that 5-card major. It's a rule, not a guideline. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, we made a mistake, but
okay. But I want you to all know that for future. We never ever leave 1 no trump with a 5-card major, whether you've got 0 points or not. Ever. Ever. Got to transfer 5-card major. All right, here's number 6. You wanted to know about hand number 6. Right, you're vulnerable. And I don't think it's advisable to open 3 diamonds vulnerable against not vulnerable in the East hand. I have not got enough guts to do that. Some people, the diamond suit's very bad. It's got no substance. It doesn't have the 10. Once you don't have the 10 of diamonds and it's wide open, you could use a lot of diamond tricks. So I would never open 3 diamonds on that hand. I would be passing. Now let's talk about the South hand. South has 6-5, and we have a lot of high card points in the South hand. What number is this? Number 6. Let me see how many points you have. 22. Right. When I have 2 suits, and I have this hand, I could never open 2 clubs, and I'm going to tell you why I don't. When my suit is a minor, it gets the bidding too clumsy. If my partner can't bid over one club, we're not making anything anyway. So on this hand, I would definitely be opening one club on the hand. I want to get these two suits across. If you open two clubs and partner makes a bid, how are you going to show clubs first and then spades? Always show the 6 card before the 5 card. Your bidding is too high. So I would always open one club on the hand. Pass by West, and partner will bid one heart. And it's going to go pass by East. And now you're going to bid 2 spades. Now 2 spades is a jump shift in a new suit. It does not promise 5 spades, everybody. A jump shift in a new suit is forcing to game. All right? Forcing to game. Now when West passes and you have a 5-card heart suit, it is your duty to tell partner you had 5 hearts and you know you're going to game. Partner showed 18 to 21 points. Okay? How do we tell partner we've got 5 hearts? We want to find out more. We've got 2 choices. You either can bid 2 no trump and say, partner, tell me more because it's forcing to game. I've got the diamond stopper. Or you could use the 4th suit, which is 3 diamonds. Partner, what have you got in diamonds? It's called the unbid suit. 3 diamonds is called the unbid 4th suit. We've bid 3 suits, clubs, hearts, and spades. 3 diamonds is not a suit, everybody. It's called the unbid suit. Tell me more. It asks 3 questions, the 4th suit. And if you read it up on all my lessons, 4th suit asks 3 questions. The first question is shape, number 1. The second question, do you have 3 hearts with me? Delayed support for my suit. And the third one is if you don't have shape and you don't have 3 hearts with me, do you have a stopper in diamonds? But you will not do that. You're going to bid 3 spades. Second suit twice. That guarantees that your clubs are longer than your spades. Your clubs are longer than your spades. Now that queen of clubs is a working card, everybody. It's a great card. Now we know 11 of the cards, 11. We know there's 11 cards. We know there are 6 clubs and 5 spades. Now, we don't know whether partner has 1 heart and 1 diamond, or 2 hearts and no diamonds, or 2 diamonds and no hearts. All we know on this bidding is that we have 6, 5 come alive. Go pass. And now you can bid 4 clubs. Partner, I like your clubs. That queen is a working card. I want everyone to know that a queen doubleton is much more value than 3 baby clubs. It's an honor. It's a working honor. It's working. It's a lovely card. If you put it in the diamond suit, it wouldn't be working. But in this situation, it's great. So it'll go pass. And now you can bid 4 diamonds. Well, I've got the ace of diamonds, partner, if you're interested. And now we can go on, or over 4 clubs, partner can go straight to blackwood. We can undo the 4 diamonds and just go 4 no trump blackwood. And it's going to go pass, and you're going to show 1 ace, which is 5 diamonds. And now, looking at this hand, you don't know anything about the queen of trumps. You know that you've got no aces to lose. We are not sure about the queen of trumps, and you most probably would just bid 6 clubs. And that would be the final contract, and be happy to be in 6 clubs. Are there any questions on this bidding?
Well, my partner, Glenn, as we all know, is very gutsy, and he did bid the 3 diamonds to interfere. He just had a gut feeling. And
when did he come in with 3 diamonds? At what stage?
He started at the beginning.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, no, not this hand, that was the other hand. Sorry.
Oh, it was this hand.
Yeah, it was this
And
hand.
what I should have done was doubled. Instead, I bid 3 spades, which was really dumb. I should have just doubled.
Your
and then
hand is
went
too
off to the
strong,
races.
much too strong, much too strong. Right.
So she should have
makes-
doubled?
It makes it much harder to get there over 3 diamonds, but you're vulnerable against not vulnerable. The vulnerability puts me off. If I wasn't vulnerable, I'm bidding 3 diamonds every day of the week against vulnerable. But when I'm vulnerable, I've got no guarantee they're making a slam, and I don't want to be double for 500 when they can only make 400 or 420. So the vulnerability really pushes me off completely.
So we were just lucky.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I know better. I know I'm supposed to double. And that's all I had to do. And we could have been off to the races.
It's a very interesting hand. Very, very interesting. Okay. But remember, 6-5, come alive. 6 card suit first. Do not open 2 clubs with clubs, everyone. It gets the bidding far, far too high. You can never describe your 2 suits on this hand. Number 11. Someone asked me about number 11. I think they wanted to know just the bidding. I don't know number 11. Let's look at it. I'm not very keen to open 2 diamonds with an outside ace king. I like my values in the suit. I'll pass most probably. And this hand would open 1 no trump. And now you have to come in the bidding. You've got a lovely heart suit. So you could bid 2 hearts if you play natural. And now if you're going to play stolen bids, you would double, which is a transfer to spades. And if you don't play stolen bids, you'll just bid 2 spades to play. 2 spades is to play, everybody. It is not forcing. It just says I'm competing against 2 hearts. The other one is called stolen bids. They took my bid away. I was going to bid 2 hearts. So a lot of people play here in Florida particularly. They all like to play that. The double, okay, by East says they took my bid away. I was going to bid 2 hearts, transfer to spades. And then what would happen is that West would bid 2 spades and they would play the hand. And I really don't think it's a good idea that South gets in the auction with 3 hearts, because when we come in over a no trump, we in and we are out. But you do have a 6 card heart suit. So it's up to you what you wish to do. It's up to you if you're going to bid 3 hearts. If you bid 3 hearts, they're going to bid 3 spades to show a 6 card suit. And that's where it's going to be to play. And this hand will bid 3 spades. I've got 6 spades, partner. And that would be the end of the auction. Are there any questions, everybody?
Thank you, Linda. That answered my question.
What was the question? Tell me.
Well, we played 3 spades. We made 4, but I was sitting east and I only had 5 points. So I just left it at that.
At what? At 3 spades?
Yeah, 3 spades.
Well, that's where you should be. No higher. No
Right.
higher. I'm not a result player. That's where I want to play. And that's where I am. I've got a 6 card suit. And that's it. No more. I would never want to play more. It just happens to work that way.
Got it. All right. Thank you.
My pleasure. Right. I want to thank everybody for coming. I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday, and have a wonderful weekend, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, you too.
Bye.